In this video, we will talk about Aristotle, the father of Western philosophy. Aristotle, often referred to as the father of Western philosophy, was a Greek philosopher who lived from 384 BC to 322 BC. His influence on Western thought is vast and unparalleled, spanning a wide range of subjects, including philosophy, science, politics, ethics, and education. A student of Plato and a teacher of Alexander the Great, Aristotle's ideas have shaped the intellectual landscape of the Western world for over 2 millennia. His works laid the foundation for many fields of study, and his methods of inquiry continue to be central to modern philosophical thought. Early life and education. Aristotle was born in Stagira, a small town in northern Greece. His father, Nicomachus, was a physician to the king of Macedonia, which provided Aristotle with access to the Macedonian court from an early age. This connection would later influence his relationship with the future king, Alexander the Great. At the age of 17, Aristotle moved to Athens to study at Plato's Academy, one of the most prestigious schools of the time. He spent 20 years there, studying under Plato and immersing himself in the philosophical teachings of the Academy. Influence of Plato. Plato's influence on Aristotle was profound, but the two philosophers also had significant differences. Plato believed in the existence of ideal forms, abstract representations of objects, and concepts that exist in a realm beyond the physical world. Aristotle, however, rejected this idea, arguing that forms exist within the objects themselves, not in a separate realm. This distinction marked the beginning of Aristotle's departure from his teacher's philosophy and set the stage for his own unique contributions to Western thought. Contributions to philosophy. Aristotle's contributions to philosophy are vast, and his works cover nearly every aspect of human thought. He wrote extensively on topics such as logic, metaphysics, ethics, politics, and rhetoric. One of his most significant contributions was the development of formal logic. Aristotle's system of logic, known as syllogism, became the standard method of reasoning in Western philosophy for centuries. A syllogism is a logical argument that uses deductive reasoning to arrive at a conclusion based on two premises. This method laid the groundwork for the scientific method, which relies on observation, hypothesis, and experimentation. In metaphysics, Aristotle explored the nature of reality and existence. He introduced the concept of substance, which he defined as the underlying essence of an object that makes it what it is. Aristotle also discussed the concept of potentiality and actuality, arguing that everything in the world has the potential to become something greater, and that this process of change is what drives the universe. Ethics and the good life. Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics focuses on achieving happiness through virtuous living. He introduced the golden mean, which is finding balance between extremes, like courage being between recklessness and cowardice. Aristotle emphasized using reason in decision-making, as rational thought helps us make virtuous choices, leading to a fulfilling life. This approach highlights the role of moderation and wisdom in ethics. Politics and the ideal state. Aristotle's political philosophy and politics explored how governments should work for the common good. He identified 3 main types: monarchy, aristocracy, and democracy, but noted each could become corrupt. He suggested a mixed government that combines these forms to ensure stability and justice. His ideas have greatly influenced Western political thought, especially on constitutional government and law. Science and biology. Aristotle made significant contributions to science, especially in biology. He was one of the first to study the natural world systematically, emphasizing observation over abstract reasoning. In history of animals, he classified organisms based on traits, distinguishing between vertebrates and invertebrates. Though some ideas were later disproven, his focus on observation and classification influenced scientific methods. Education and the Lyceum. In addition to his contributions to philosophy and science, Aristotle was also a pioneering educator. After leaving Plato's Academy, he founded his own school in Athens, known as the Lyceum. The Lyceum became one of the most important centers of learning in the ancient world, attracting students from all over Greece. Aristotle's approach to education was comprehensive, covering a wide range of subjects, including philosophy, science, politics, and rhetoric. His teaching methods emphasized dialogue and debate, encouraging students to think critically and question established ideas. Aristotle's influence as an educator extended beyond the walls of the Lyceum. His writings and teachings were preserved and passed down through the centuries, shaping the curriculum of medieval universities and influencing the development of modern education. His emphasis on critical thinking and the pursuit of knowledge continues to be a guiding principle in education today. Aristotle's influence on Western thought. Aristotle's impact on Western thought is difficult to overstate. His ideas have shaped nearly every aspect of Western philosophy, science, and culture. During the Middle Ages, Aristotle's works were rediscovered and became a central part of the curriculum in medieval universities. His ideas were adopted and adapted by Christian theologians, particularly Thomas Aquinas, who integrated Aristotle's philosophy with Christian doctrine. This synthesis of Aristotelian philosophy and Christian theology became the foundation of scholasticism, a dominant intellectual tradition in medieval Europe. In the Renaissance, Aristotle's works were rediscovered once again, and his ideas influenced the development of modern science and philosophy. His emphasis on observation and empirical inquiry laid the groundwork for the scientific revolution, and his ideas on logic and ethics continued to shape philosophical thought. Even today, Aristotle's influence can be seen in fields as diverse as political theory, ethics, biology, and education. Criticisms and limitations. Despite his immense contributions, Aristotle's ideas were not without criticism. Some of his theories, particularly in science, were later proven to be incorrect. For example, his belief that heavier objects fall faster than lighter ones was disproven by Galileo's experiments. Similarly, his geocentric model of the universe, which placed the Earth at the center, was eventually replaced by the heliocentric model proposed by Copernicus. In philosophy, some critics have argued that Aristotle's emphasis on rationality and the golden mean can oversimplify complex moral dilemmas. Additionally, his views on women and slavery, which were common in his time, have been criticized as outdated and ethically problematic. Despite these criticisms, Aristotle's contributions to philosophy and science remain foundational. His ideas continue to be studied, debated, and built upon by scholars and thinkers around the world. Aristotle's legacy as the father of Western philosophy is well-deserved. His contributions to philosophy, science, politics, and education have had a profound and lasting impact on the development of Western thought. His methods of inquiry, emphasis on reason, and exploration of the natural world continue to influence modern philosophy and science. Aristotle's ideas have stood the test of time, shaping the intellectual landscape of the Western world for over 2 millennia. His work remains a central part of the philosophical canon, and his influence can be seen in nearly every field of study. As we continue to explore the complexities of the world around us, Aristotle's teachings remind us of the importance of reason, observation, and the pursuit of knowledge in our quest for understanding. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.